Hey Lucy, it's Tuesday and today I want to talk about free stuff. So a lot of people don't realize this, but a lot of the nicer things that I own I have gotten for free. Like my futon, my jewelry hutch, my stereo, my mini fridge, even my cats. I got the idea to make this video because this week I have acquired two more free things, which is my TV and a printer. I wanted to make this video because people are always surprised at all of the stuff I have, which I do have a lot of stuff, but I don't think people realize that the more expensive things that I have are things that I have gotten for free. I think there's a certain rush that people get from getting free stuff just on the fact that it doesn't happen often enough. So when you do get something for free, it's really exciting. And I love the feeling that comes from getting something really nice that you really want for free. It's a great feeling, and as you can tell, I've gotten the feeling a lot because I'm really good at, I guess, getting free stuff. I don't know what it is in particular, if I just happen to be lucky enough to get free stuff, or if it's just that I have a big family that we are all kind of bits of pack rats and get a lot of stuff, and after a while we don't want the stuff anymore and give it to each other. I don't really know what it is, but I'm just very open to everyone about stuff that I want. So if I want something, I tell people. So if the opportunity presents itself, they know that I want it, which is basically how I wound up with my futon and my mini fridge and my jewelry hutch, because I had told my family, hey, I'm looking for a mini fridge. If you see one super cheap at like a yard sale or on sale somewhere, let me know. So I think it's just important that if you really want something, tell other people you know that you want it, and you'll end up getting one because word of mouth travels and you wind up getting a free mini fridge. You never know what can happen. So you may be wondering how it is that I have so much stuff that I've gotten for free. And it's not that I'm some sort of master manipulator that tricks people into giving me stuff, although I am pretty good at that. My futon, for instance, was from my dad, who he moved and didn't need it anymore, so he gave it to me, which at the time I had no idea if it was even going to fit in my room, but I took it anyway. And then my jewelry hutch was from my sister-in-law, who also didn't want it anymore, so I have been looking for one, so she gave it to me. The stereo is an old one of my sister. She bought herself a new one and gave me her old one. And my mini fridge, that was my mom's boyfriend's. He didn't really use it, so gave it to me. And then my cats were all given to me by friends pretty much of the family. Chicklet we got from a friend of my brother's. Sammy we got from my mom's boyfriend's sister. And Shay, we actually found her, a friend of mine found her out like in the woods or something. I'm not exactly sure where they found her, but she was just outside alone, so that's where she came from. The TV was actually left at our house when we moved in. The people that had lived here before us didn't take it with them, and it still worked. So earlier this week, when it finally occurred to me that no one else was using it, I brought it up in my room because it's bigger than my old one. And the printer came from my brother's work, where the printer heads weren't working correctly, so their boss just bought a whole new printer because this printer is about 4 years old, so he figured why not just buy a new printer. And they were actually going to throw this one away, and when I went to do some landscape work for his company that he works for, I was like, you can't seriously be throwing this away. It's a super expensive printer. You can just buy the parts that are messed up with it, and it's still cheaper than buying a whole new one. So I now have a super fancy dancy printer that may need new parts, but I might actually be able to fix it and have it work fine. And it's super cool because I actually didn't have my own printer previous to this, and now I have my own printer that's super nice and I got for free, so it's really awesome. What? What? goodness, what's wrong? What? What? Oh my goodness, what do you want? Do you need food or something? Oh, you're so adorable.